Hello, happy Mother's Day. I'm here doing this video for mothers out there, new moms, young moms, um, some when you felt pregnant, you felt like it was being a mom life changing. Some it was terrifying and all sorts of that. I'm doing this video as an encouragement, as an information and knowledge imparting to say that as as a mom, not necessarily new, some like me, our children are still growing, and it's an ongoing process that we need to keep on holding to keep on pushing as we are moms and we are on this journey of parenting. As I said, this video is just for imparting knowledge and information. This has actually been on my heart for the longest time. I've been wanting to do this, and I'm grateful that today I'm doing this for to recognize moms out there, to say that you are loved, you are recognized. But this video is going to be quite a different one. I just want to talk about uh, when we are being a mom, as it is said that it is not an easy thing, it is difficult, and it is also a nice and precious thing. uh, the question is, what makes it nice what apart from it being difficult, what makes it great? It's not an easy thing. Parenting is not easy. So me doing this video, as I said, I just want to talk about, to encourage young mom to say, let us learn, let us go out there and reach out. Nowadays we live in a different world. The knowledge is out there, the information is out there. Let us go out and learn and make the best of our being moms. Why am I doing this video? Because I've got to realize that as much as parenting is difficult, we need to as much as parenting is difficult, I've observed, I've seen, ever since I myself have become a mom, I've seen quite a number of things that, from what I've observed, I wanted to do this. I've seen quite a number of people doing things only because not doing things like raising their children because that is what my mom did for me and I turned out to be great, or raising their children in a manner that my mom did this and I didn't like it, so I'm not going to do this, so that my child won't have to go through the same experiences that I've went through. I've observed people who raises their children based on different kind of perspective, and I'm not trying to say that I'm gonna give a perspective that people need to go with, but my perspective is, let us learn, let us try to do the best for our children. There are quite a whole number of things that we need to learn. We need to learn about parenting. It might sound why it must sound silly to say I need to go learn and read about what parenting is, but I feel like that is the best thing that can actually help us to do the best. And I'm not saying that I am discrediting the knowledge that our parents are giving us in raising our children, because we all know, when once you have a child, our parents, our grandparents will tell us this is what we did, do this. I'm not discrediting that. What I'm trying to say is, you as a mother, you also need to take it up upon yourself to say that I am going to learn so that I will also give the best for my child. Not only what I am receiving from my elders, which is good knowledge and good advice, but also what I learned, what I took upon myself to say that I am going to go up for my child. Things such as, there are quite a number of things, like I said, learning about parenting. What do you know about child's development. What do you know about nutrition? What do you need to feed your child? Also, the reason why I'm doing this video is I am well aware that there are quite a number of people, a number of us who actually don't know what we are supposed to do. Who actually don't know what it is expected from their child. What is your child supposed to be doing at this age, at this time, and things like this. You know what actually gives me the idea to say that people don't know. It's the fact that you someone will give their children porridge uh, 2 months at 2 months old, porridge only because your grandma or your mom said this child is making noise, give them food, they are hungry, give them food, they should keep quiet. You are giving your child formula milk because you don't have the time, or breastfeeding is painful, or whatever sort of reason we give, not necessarily actually knowing the importance or the consequences that are there in doing such things. You only doing it for the reasons that might suit you, but is it actually best for your child? Do you even know the importance of breast milk or breastfeeding, or what are the differences between breastfeeding and formula feeding? What is the required time that you are supposed to breastfeed your child? Do people even know that you are actually supposed to breastfeed your child full 6 months without giving them anything? Or yeah, I know life can be the way it is. I've heard people saying that I'm giving my child formula milk because anyways after 3 months I'm going back to work and I won't be able to breastfeed, so I'm teaching my child, I'm getting my child used to the bottle. Do you know what is your child missing out? The benefits of giving your child at least that 3 months that you are with them the breast milk. Do you even understand what your child is missing out at? Or really, I'm not discrediting anyone's choices into doing things the way we really prefer doing them, or we want to, or the choices that we make for our child. But what I am trying to say is, good people, mothers, we love our children, and today it is Mother's Day. We are applauded for being mothers, for doing good for our children. But whatever decision that we are making, are we making an informed decision? Are we making decisions whereby we explore all possible solutions, all possible options that are out there for us to say, okay, I am doing this because I know, like, we can say wag and everything, but do you even know that some workplaces have policies that allows you to be able to get an hour of breastfeeding? Apart from your lunch break, you get an extra hour. That's what I'm trying to say. Let us go and we need to learn about all sort of things in terms of parenting, so that when we get messages of saying Happy Mother's Day, we know, I'm not saying that we are not doing the best, but we know that we have went the extra mile to do everything that we can for our children. Like things such as feeding your child. There isn't some you are you giving. I Do you know the reasons why? Are you just giving your child purity because that's what you can afford? Or are you just giving your child a squishy because that is what is actually now in the market and it's easier to carry on the go? Do you actually even know that if you what can you do for your child that is healthier to actually replace such things? What is your knowledge based on your child's nutrition? What are the things that you are supposed to give your child that are actually good for your child? There are quite a whole number of things that we can learn about. I'm just talking about nutrition now, but I will expand more on other things about growing our children, about nutrition, about what to feed our child, about what is good and what is not good, what is uh, cost effective and can still be healthy for our children. Do we even know that in nowadays you can actually make your own purity uh, without going to the store and buying something which is full of preservative, just taking up a pumpkin and blending it yourself, taking up an apple, doing such things? Do we even know what is healthier and good for our children? um I'm not discrediting anything or anyone, the way people are doing things. I'm just out of concern trying to say that, are we doing all of these things with informed decision, to say that this is what is best for my child, and this I have went an extra mile to learn about this, and this is what it is good that my child needs to learn. And big ups to those moms who are out there, who are researching, who are reading, who are learning every day so that they can give the best for our children. Happy Mother's Day. I will give you a present if I could. And also, I'm not also discrediting those who are doing the best that they can, even if they don't have all the knowledge that they can have. We are all trying our best to be good moms, I know, but do we have the required knowledge to do all there is? Okay, enough about food. I'm not an expert, and also there are different kind of foods out there. I'm not discrediting anything. I'm just trying to say that, do we have the good knowledge? Also, it's why I'm advocating so much for mothers to go learn out there. Besides nutrition, do you even know, do we know about child development, about what to expect, when to expect it? There are quite a whole lot of things that we people do out there that they don't know the reasons why they are doing it. For example, we know our mothers, our grandmothers, they will tell us to do this, they will do things. Not that I'm saying it's wrong, but I'm just saying, for one example I want to give, the other example I want to give is uh, supporting your child so that they can start learning to sit. Do we, our grandmothers will tell us, no, now is the time, get 3 months or get 4 months or getting. Are we certain that that is the right time that your child is supposed to start being supported so that they can learn what to sit? Do you even know other things that you can do to assist your child to start uh, learning how to start to sit, besides just putting your child in a supported chair, or in when I grew up, they used to put us in English, in English, a basket where they will put in pillows inside, and then you will sit your child there. They say it's supporting your child so that your child will learn to sit. Do we have the proper knowledge and information on what are we supposed to do? Mind you, I'm not discrediting the knowledge that our parents have, our grandmothers have, what they are telling us to do and what they are teaching us to do. But that knowledge, you as a parent, do you know it? Do you really know why would your grandmother say it's now, it's time? Give 3 months or give 4 months or give guy months. I'm not gonna say, because I know most people start sitting their children at 3 months, and with experts knowledge, um, that is not the right time to start supporting your child. 3 months is not. So I'm just trying to alert people in saying that, let us go out there and learn. Like, there are quite a number of things that we can learn. When is your child supposed to start crawling? When is your child supposed to start running? What are you supposed to expect at 2 months of your child? Because if you know this things, you would be able to know what your child is doing, and you will be able to detect if something is wrong. And you know how good it is to detect uh, things at an early age, because now there are children who are mm, disabled out there now, who some are deaf, some are the way they are, only because you didn't know that in 2 months your child is supposed to be doing this, so you didn't detect such at an early age. Therefore it resulted into something bigger that could have been resolved when your child was still younger, you know. I'm just trying to alert us that we need to learn such things. We need to learn what is expected of us, what is expected from our children, so that we will give them the best experience ever. There are also sort of stimulation, like I'm saying. Do you know the kind of things you need to do for your child to be able to sit, for you to assist your child to learn how to sit or to learn how to crawl? There's quite a number of things we don't know. Some of us, we put our children inside working rooms, the walker, and what do they call it? Yeah, a working room. Do we even know the consequences, the implications? Do we even know that it's a dangerous thing to do for our children, putting your child in a walker? So it's quite a number of things that we need to, yeah, working rooms are actually dangerous. We're not supposed to give to put our children in working rooms. Those are the kind of things that we need to learn. And now our reasoning may be, I don't know, because do we even think, do people even think that working rooms teaches their children how to walk? It doesn't. There's quite a number of things that we need to go out there and say, I need to learn how to take good care of my child. You know, it's like pacifiers. People give their children pacifiers to keep them quiet, to calm them, everything. Are we aware of what harm or what good are we impact doing for our children? Like I'm saying, Happy Mother's Day. I'm not discrediting anybody's way of raising their children, but I am pleading with all of us to say, let us take our time to learn the necessary and important things that are good for the growth of our children. Knowledge is really out there. You, like I was saying, I'm not discrediting our parents' way of doing things, but also think about it. We live in a different era, whereby when I was growing up, I was not exposed to a screen, but now we have different kind of screen, big TV screens, laptops, phones that our children have access to. Do we know what are the implications for our child doing that, being exposed to such things? I really love to share a whole lot of things about childbirth, growing, child's development, the expectations, the kind of things that needs to be done, the stimulations, the and a whole lot of other things. But I am urging moms out there to really go and learn for the best of their children. I'm just doing this today on Mother's Day because this has been on my heart. Not because I'm saying that people are bad parents, but also because there are people, things out there are happening. I've observed. We are hearing a lot of things about, there are child malnutritions out there. There are disabilities out there. There are people who still give their children soft porridge day in, day out. uh, it's it's just on my heart to say that let us go out there, let us learn, let us try to gain knowledge that will be best for our children, and try to give them the best that we actually can. it is difficult, it is frustrating, but to raise not frustrating, but it can be quite difficult and tiring to raise a child. But if you are well equipped, I am telling you, if you are well equipped with the what, the house, the ins and outs, it can make things easy and smooth for you. And nowadays there's also a thing, man, for people to conform with social media norms and all of those things. Yeah, I get it that you would take your child a picture when they are first sit. It's just I don't even want to go there. It's just that I'm talking out of concern, I'm talking out of love, I'm talking out of care for our own children, that we really need to do what is best for them. Why am I like I said, things out there are happening. There are some children who have been taken away from their parents, put into foster care or whatnot, only because the parents are not doing their best. And like I said, I'm not discrediting anyone. I'm not saying that we are not doing the best that we can. I'm just saying knowledge is out there to make for things easier for us, so that we'll also do what is best and good for our children. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there, to every mother out there, and I hope this journey has been very good and great to you. Sending out all the love and all the care, to say that let us continue being good moms, learning as much as we can. Um, I'm tempted to say I want to do more videos on different to give people knowledge on the reasons of different things. I've mentioned a lot of things in this video that I didn't expand on, that if that can be expanded on. So maybe I'll think about that. But for now, bye bye. Love you all. Happy Mother's Day again.